¿Qué pasa, amigos? My name is Ash, and today I want to talk about the Xbox Series X and the Gameplay Insiders video that they dropped just a few short days ago. Being a huge fan of Xbox, having switched over from PlayStation 2 to the Xbox 360, I was really looking forward to seeing what Microsoft and the development team at Xbox had in store for us. I saw this as a massive opportunity for Xbox to showcase the raw power of the console, as well as the future titles that would help to launch the Xbox and power it through its first couple years of life. While the pure hardware is a factor for some people, this current generation of consoles has shown us that players will flock to the console that offers the best exclusive games. Although the Xbox has and will be a more powerful machine with a better all-in-one entertainment infrastructure, PlayStation has dominated because they managed to push out blockbuster hit after hit. God of War, Last of Us, Uncharted, and so on. These major exclusive titles were the honey and the players were the bees. To win the next-gen console war, each console must develop the best exclusive games and secure the most valuable timed exclusive content and releases. These days, it seems PlayStation has gotten every timed exclusive under the sun, which really sways the public opinion. So with that being said, Xbox staged this huge gameplay reveal to show off the next evolution of games with the intention of impressing the audience and drawing people over from the PlayStation side of the battlefield. So to start, I just want to give a quick general overview of what was showcased and my quick opinion on what we saw during the gameplay reveal. During the course of the hour remote Xbox conference, we saw a dozen games showcased as world premiere trailers. But as we went through each and every game, a very odd realization hit me. There was almost no actual gameplay. Although Bright Memory Infinite and a few other trailers came off as gameplay, they were more or less staged cutscenes. The whole gimmick of the show was this huge gameplay reveal, and we really didn't get much of it at all. Basically everything we saw were these weird in-engine cutscenes. While this does give us a glimpse into the capabilities of the Series X, it fails to show us how gameplay will truly look and feel. And wasn't that the point of the entire show? I mean, come on, Xbox. But anyway, overall I felt really disappointed by the entire experience. Like I've said, this was really Microsoft's best chance to blow away the world of gaming and show each person why the next generation will be dominated by the Series X. And although each game has something good to offer, and we can go through a couple games I think have potential in a minute, it really felt like the gameplay premiere really lacked those AAA heavy hitters that will really pull players to one side of the console war. Assassin's Creed Valhalla was the biggest title they had, and it's not even an Xbox exclusive. And maybe Microsoft will use the exclusive heavy hitters later in the year as the games get more polished and the console release dates begin to close in, but it felt as if this were our first real introduction to what the Series X is going to be. And if Xbox came out with a knockout punch and blew people away, it would have paid off in the long run. People are starving for any scraps of Halo content. If they would have ended with a multiplayer or campaign gameplay video, it would have lit the gaming industry on fire. The whole thing, at least to me, felt like a missed opportunity. However, by no means was it a nail in the coffin. Some of the games were very intriguing, and I will certainly be keeping an eye on them going forward. And speaking of those games, there were a few I wanted to touch on briefly. The very first premiere we saw is titled Bright Memory Infinite. It is a very fast-paced shooter that reminded me a lot of the old 360 game Bulletstorm. Bright Memory focuses on high-impact combat, asking players to utilize a series of tools that provide them with a litany of ways to kill each enemy. The graphics look gorgeous, and the gameplay and physics look smooth as hell, but that's all assuming that the trailer we saw was actual gameplay, although I'm still convinced it was more of a staged gameplay cinematic. But anyway, moving on to Call of the Sea. This BioShock and Sea of Thieves combined title looks like an extremely story-driven exploration through a tropical island that may emphasize survival, discovery, story-focused clues, and tools that carry the player through the world around them. No combat was shown within the trailer, which leads me to believe the game will have minimal combat with a real distinct focus on the story, puzzles, navigation, as well as outright survival. It will truly be a nice change of pace game that relies more on a riveting story, gorgeous scenery, and relaxed gameplay. The final world premiere trailer that I found intriguing was Scorn. Even though Scorn was probably the most misleading gameplay reveal we were given, I still wanted to see more when it was over. And that's probably because they really gave us nothing at all. With no gameplay to base my opinion on, there is little to say, other than my attention was piqued at the suspense building trailer that we were given. However, if you thought Scorn was a brand new next-gen game, think again. The title has actually been out for years now on the PC and Steam marketplace. And while we can base our excitement off of that, the real point of this reveal was to showcase how the Xbox Series X would really elevate this game to the next level, but I've complained about that enough. Anyway, Scorn is a demonically terrifying horror game that focuses on survival and the destruction of hellish beasts using oddly biological guns. And to check that out, I'll have the actual gameplay linked in the description below. So those are my thoughts on a few of the games that really piqued my interest. Not a ton to rave about, but again, I'm really hoping that the AAA home run hitting games get revealed sooner rather than later. I love the hardware and platform Xbox produces, but they have been severely lacking in the games department for a while now. Gone are the days where Microsoft can rely solely on Halo to power sales for their console. So here's to hoping this summer is filled with kick-ass trailers and gaming reveals. Anyway, that will do it for this video. Make sure you hit like, click or tap that subscribe button to become the heart of this gaming channel, and be a part of the conversation in the comments below by telling me how you felt about the Xbox gameplay reveal. And for more gaming analysis, news, reviews, and opinions, stay here on Ash Heart. And as always, thanks for watching.